Morning, Tagg. Say, what you got there?
A real live frog, and his name is Hector.
Well, what do you know about that? See there, Fred, the boy's got a frog.
Yeah.
Hector can do tricks, too. Watch this. Jump, Hector. Jump.
Say, that's a pretty smart animal.
Sure is. Got any mail for us, Mr. Jennings?
Nothing for you and Ranny, nothing for your Uncle Luke.
I got one here for Lofty Craig.
Gee, wonder who it's from.
I reckon you better let Lofty tell you that, Tagg.
Yeah, I guess I better. Well, thanks a lot. Hi, Lofty. Bet you can't guess what Hector did.
Hector?
My frog. He jumped nearly all the way across the post office. Like this.
What in the world?
Hector! Hector! Here, Hector! Where's Hector?
I don't know, but you better find him before I do.
Hector! Here, Hector! Hector! Hector!
What happened?
Hector knocked Lofty down, Annie.
That little frog?
I was leaning backwards and lost my balance. That's all.
Hector! Oh, there you are, Hector. Gee, I'm awful sorry, Lofty. I mean, Hector's sorry. I guess he just doesn't know his own strength.
I guess he doesn't.
Oh, I almost forgot. Here's a letter for you, Lofty.
Oh, you better be careful, Lofty. There might be a tadpole or something really ferocious in that envelope.
Oh, it's from my sister. She's out of the hospital.
Oh, that's wonderful, Lofty. How's she feeling?
Much better. Doctor says she needs a complete rest. Says she's sending her daughter Penny out here for a visit. She's supposed to arrive in tomorrow's stage.
Well, don't look so unhappy about it.
But Annie, I can't put her up at my place. Besides, I don't know what to do with a 10-year-old girl.
She can stay with us.
Bet you appreciate it, Annie.
But what do all the guys say?
Tagg, Oakley, I'm ashamed of you after all the times Lofty has helped us out.
But Annie!
Tagg. Now, I expect you to help me make Penny as comfortable as possible. You can show her around town.
It's not fair. Girls aren't any fun. They're always worrying about getting their frilly clothes all dirty or getting hurt. Hector doesn't like girls either. Do you, Hector? Come on, Hector. Let's go outside. Golly, the things a guy has to put up with these days. Hey, mister, did you see that big Joshua tree we just passed? Hey, look, a jackrabbit passed right in front of the stage. Did you see it?
I'd like to read these reports if you don't mind.
But you're missing all the fun.
My dear little girl, my dyspepsia.
I'm not a little girl. I'm 10 years old and my name's Penny.
All right, Penny. What I wanted to say was that I've been over this road over 100 times, and if there was anything exciting, I'd have noticed it before. Now, please let me finish.
Some people just don't know how to enjoy life, I guess.
I told you, little girl, that... You say masked men?
Sure, look.
Throw down the money box in the mail sack. Outside, both of you. Come on. Now, mister, I'll just take your valuables.
Oh, you can't do this to me. My stomach.
Hey, that's a real pretty locket you're wearing there, little girl. Suppose you hand it over to me. Well, in that case, I'll just have to take it.
Over my dead body.
Oh, we wouldn't want a thing like that to happen, would we?
Give me my locket, you big bully! My mother gave it to me! You big bully! You big good sorry! You big good sorry! A lot of help you were.
Now, please, now, this whole business is terribly upsetting. My dyspepsia.
Oh, you and your old dyspepsia.
Hey, mister, this arm of mine hurts. Would you give me a hand getting this stage into town?
Drive the stage? But my stomach.
Oh, you and your old stomach. You better get inside. We can manage without you.
Oh, all right.
What do you think you're going to do?
That Mr. Trumbull back there can't be of any help. He's worse off than you. Yo!
That stage is a little late today.
I wish it'd never come.
Tagg.
Hey, here she comes.
Hi, Uncle Lofty.
Jim, you're hurt. What happened?
Two masked men held up the stage, made off with the money box and the mail sack.
And the gold locket my mother gave me.
Are you all right, honey?
Sure, why wouldn't I be?
That mail sack contained the operating funds for the post office, close to $5,000.
Don't worry, Tom. We'll get it back.
Tom, help Jim on over to the doctor's office.
Help! Somebody open the door! Open the door! Where's all the law around here? Call out the sheriff. Oh, my stomach.
Take it easy, Mr. Trumbull. You're safe now. Is there anything I can do?
Yes, please get me to a doctor. I'm a sick man.
Well, Tom is taking Jim over to the doctor's. You can go right along with them.
Thanks.
You'd think he'd been shot instead of the driver.
Annie, Tagg, I want you to meet my niece, Penny.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Penny.
Are you Annie Oakley?
Well, I'm the only one I know. And this is my brother, Tagg.
Hi. Hi.
Say, you sure did a nice job on driving that stagecoach, Penny.
Thanks.
We're mighty proud of you, honey.
There's nothing any man can do that I can't do.
Sounds like someone else I know.
Come on, Penny. I'll take you to your room. I know you want to freshen up after that long trip.
I'll get your luggage, Penny.
I'm depending on you, Hector. Remember now, do just like I told you. We're going to see just how brave that silly old girl is. Hey, what are you doing? Nothing. Now, Hector, go get her. Hey, what a swell frog. Did you teach him to jump? Yeah. Hi, Frog. You're pretty smart. His name is Hector. I got a frog at home, only mine's bigger than yours. I call it Mandy. You better give Hector back to me. He isn't used to girls.
Brought your suitcases, Penny.
Thanks, Uncle Lofty.
Well, Tagg, why don't you take Penny out and show her around town?
Oh, I can't right now, Annie. I gotta work with Hector on some new tricks.
Hector knows enough tricks, Tagg.
All right, come on.
Sure, it'd be great to be that age again. No worries. Just play.
How's Jim?
Oh, Doc says he'll be all right in a couple of days. Ain't so sure about Mr. Trumbull, though. He's been raising quite a ruckus. Claims them road agents took all his valuables.
He'll get over it.
I don't know what he's complaining about. He only lost his wallet. I'm out $5,000. Might cost me my job.
With what was in that money box, those outlaws made quite a haul.
We'll do all we can, Tom.
Oh, sure, Annie. It isn't that I haven't got confidence in you, but that money's mighty important. I don't know how I'm going to keep the post office open without it.
Tom, are those operating funds common knowledge? I mean, did anyone besides yourself know they were going to be on that stage?
No, that's what puzzles me. Could have been just coincidence, I guess, them outlaws striking when they did, but me and my clerk Fred Hutton are the only ones that knew the money was coming.
Can you trust Fred?
Well, he's only been with me a few months, but he seems a decent sort.
Where'd he come from, Tom?
He had references. Used to work in the post office at Fort Richards.
We'll check that, Lofty, just to be sure.
Yeah, I wish we could get a lead on this thing. If we could just pick up a trail or anything.
We will, Tom. Now, you just stop worrying.
30 years working. Never anything like this happened to me before. I don't know quite what to do.
Try not to think about it, Tom. We'll let you know as soon as anything happens.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think, Lofty?
I don't know. Fred Hutton could be our boy. Then again,
And again, what?
could be Tom.
There's the livery stable over there. Want to see him shoe a pony?
No, I used to do it myself. Seen one, you've seen them all.
You should see me ride my horse, Pixie. When we get going fast, no one can catch us.
I'll just bet. Say, do you want to wrestle? With a girl? My pop wrestles with me sometimes. Of course, if you're scared.
But I might hurt you.
Me? I won't get hurt. Come on. Come on, you're not trying.
Okay, but don't say I didn't warn you.
How'd you do that? It was easy.
Hi, Tagg.
Hi, Andy. Come on, Penny.
Where are you going?
We got things to do.
I didn't know you had a girlfriend.
She's not my girlfriend. She's just visiting Lofty Craig.
Sure, Tagg. Boy, wait till I tell the other fellas. Letting a girl beat you at wrestling.
You just better not say one word, Andy.
At least you could have picked a pretty one. Hey, what kind of a girl is she, anyway?
Yeah, what kind of girl are you? That's no way to act.
It worked, didn't it? He won't bother us anymore.
Yeah, but it seems to me we could have handled it without punching him in the nose.
I'm sorry, Tagg.
Oh, I know you are. Come on, let's go home. Annie will probably have supper ready.
Hey, Vic.
Oh, it's Fred.
Everything all right, boys?
Sure, Fred, the money's safe. It's in the shaft there.
What'd you do with your hand?
Oh, some kid on the stage bit me. It's nothing.
What happened in town? Usual ruckus, nothing to worry about. Nobody's gonna find out anything.
Say, when do we get to spend some of this money?
Relax. Took a lot of doing getting that post office job. Got to hold off a couple of weeks before I quit. Then we can get out and start enjoying ourselves.
The old man wise to anything?
Tom? No, he trusts me like a son. But the deputy and Annie Oakley are riding out to the holdup spot in the morning. That's why I came out here.
I thought you said we didn't have nothing to worry about.
We don't. I just like to play it safe, that's all. In case they find any tracks out there that might lead them here to you two. You make sure they don't get back.
It'll be a pleasure.
Do a good job, but be careful. Remember, Annie Oakley didn't get her reputation from winning sewing bees.
Well, after tomorrow, she'll wish she did have.
Sure you don't want us to come along, Annie? I'm real good at finding clues. Yeah, me too.
Well, I'm sure you both are, but I think Lofty and I can manage.
You two kids think you can stay out of trouble?
Sure, I'll keep an eye on Penny.
Now, don't you two forget, you stay right here in town.
Sure, we will.
Find anything?
Oh, a few tracks, Annie. I'm hoping they're the same ones we followed from the holdup spot. Looks like they're getting too close to our hideout, Crane.
Yeah, well, we'd better stop them then.
There's something we can follow. Take cover, Lofty.
Let's clear out of here. I didn't count on swapping shots with her.
Follow me, Annie. I'm going up. Told you never to come in.
We've got to get out of this town, quick.
What happened? Where's Vic?
Last time I saw him, he was as good as caught. Annie and that deputy were right on his back.
Vic talks we're in trouble.
That's why I rode in. We've got to get that money and clear out.
You're not going anywhere, Fred. And don't reach for your guns.
Sorry, Pop. Only two people know that gun ain't loaded. You and me.
Stage robbers. What? I saw the marks on his hand from when I bit him. That's not sure proof, Penny. But I recognized the leather strap he was wearing on his wrist, too. Well, I don't know, Penny. Seems to me that...
Tagg.
What happened, Mr. Jennings?
Fred and that other fellow had just rode out with him. They're the ones that robbed the stage.
Well, Mr. Smarty, need any more proof? No. Penny recognized the big guy. He's the one that took my locket. Come on, Tagg. Let's follow them before they get away. You heard what Annie said? All right, Mr. Scaredy. I'll go by myself. Penny!
Kids, don't. Come back.
Hey, Penny, wait for me! We gotta go get Annie and Lofty.
But what if those two guys leave? We'd lose them.
Yeah, I guess you're right. We better see what they're up to.
If Vic had done the job right in the first place, we wouldn't be in this trouble.
Well, the next time you want Annie Oakley taken care of, why don't you do it yourself?
Looks like I'll have to. What was that?
I don't know.
Hector, quiet, Hector. Nothing, Hector. Hector.
Sounds like it came from over there. Come out of there. These kids from town.
Gosh, Hector, you would have to go and open your big mouth.
Well, what do we do now, Fred?
We gotta move fast.
Come on.
Take him on to the coroner's office. I'll make out the report.
Annie! Annie!
Oh, what's wrong?
It's Penny and Tagg. They rode out after those outlaws. Fred Hutton is behind the robbery, and those kids took after him, and they saw him go out of town.
I'm glad those kids are riding double. Makes the tracks a lot easier to follow.
It looks like they're headed for the mine area. Look, Annie. Those crazy kids went right in after him. Or else they got caught.
They said they were going to stay out of trouble.
What do you think we ought to do? Wait?
We can't take that chance, Lofty, since we don't know what's going on inside. Every minute might be important to Tagg and Penny.
You got everything?
Yeah, but what about these kids?
By the time anyone finds them, they won't have a word to say.
Danny and that deputy.
No shooting, Lofty. Not until we know that Tagg and Penny are safe.
We've got those kids in here. If you want them to come out alive, throw your guns down.
If you harm those kids, I'll break your neck.
Save the hero talk. Get on in there.
Annie!
Are you kids all right?
Sure, sis, we're all right. I sure wish we'd have listened to you.
You sure should have, girl. Because you're in real trouble now.
What are you going to do with them, Fred?
Get rid of them. Unless you got any better ideas.
Jump, Hector, jump.
Get out of there.
Take care of them, Lofty.
Holy cow, Annie. That was sure close. I'm glad Hector came through. Boy, me too.
And me too.
I can never decide when you're the prettiest, Annie. When you're shooting your guns or putting food on the table.
You'd say anything for a free meal, Lofty.
Where's Penny?
What do you care, Tagg?
Oh, I was just wondering.
I didn't think you liked girls.
Penny's not like other girls, Annie. She's different.
Sounds to me like Tagg's got a crush.
Aw, you know what I mean, Lofty. She's like Annie, a regular guy. She's not afraid of anything. She can fight and ride and... and she's pretty, too.
Looks like Hector agrees with you, too, Tagg.